that reptilian brain goes like, oh, I got to eat his eggs, dude.
Hard work, work.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the Warm-Up Podcast. I'm your relatively sleepy host, Lou, and we're heading to the gymnasium to do what? Chest day, because we're back on our routine. We're waving at neighbors, and we're having a good morning. A little groggy morning, because everything kind of hurts. Coming back from a trip from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, which is fun. It's if you don't know Lancaster, Ben Franklin called it the Paris of the West, and he didn't say that, but I do believe Ben Franklin used to go there to get his rocks off, because my man enjoyed that sweet mushy. Dude, that's Ben Franklin rips, dude. They're like, you want to be president? He's like, nah, I'm just going to invent cool stuff and have tons of sex. Benny Franks, dude. Can I be Benny Franks with you? I want to get it on. Look at that. All the kids are saying getting rizzed up. Ben Franklin is a father of charisma. All right? Let's turn copulation. I'm going to start referring to it as I'm trying to get my Benny Franks on, dude. God damn it. We're having fun. We're having fun in the car this morning. What are we going to talk about today? Maybe putting on weight. We'll see about that. Doing it with purpose, not like, oh God, what happened? Not one of those life stressful moments and fitness takes a hit and then like you look in the mirror one day and you just go, oh, what did I do? How we get here? We could talk about that as well. And as far as body positivity, to cover my ass on that, I truly and honestly, life happens, and sometimes physical fitness and physical health take a backseat to mental health and relationships and all the capacities that come before it. And though I will say physical health does in fact heavily affect mental health, if I had to choose one to really focus on your mental health first. And if taking care of your physical health is part of that, then do that. But okay, all right, caveats done. Look at me, huh? Sleepy Lou, making some good points, I hope. Anyways, so I was in Lancaster, PA most of last week, hanging out with my buddy. Shout out to D. Proud of you, D. Huh? Proud of you, D. My man's a doctor. Here's the thing. I love the process, and I thought I knew, like, a little bit about doctoring, but doctors have like 10 graduations. They graduate from undergrad, and you're like, all right, they're pre-med. Then they go to med school, and you're like, cool, yeah, they graduate from med school, and you're like, you're a doctor now, right? And they're like, no, I'm like an intern or whatever. You're like, okay. And then they graduate from that. You're like, you're a doctor now. They're like, well, yeah, I'm a doctor, but now I'm a resident. You're like, okay, where do you live? And they're like, no, it's not like that. It's like a residency program in it. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then they graduate from being a resident. You're like, okay, so now you're a doctor. You're like, well, if I want to stop here. And you're like, okay, cool. Are you stopping? You're like, no, I'm going to be a fellow. And you're like, okay, then you graduate. And you're like, yeah. And then I'm like, are you finally a doctor, dude? Not D, but doctors in general. It's like, okay. I'm like, you get 10 graduations, and then I'm out. And I'm like, all right, I love you, D. You got 5 more graduations, and then I'm out. Then I'm sending a card. Then I'm just coming to hang on a weekend. Anyways, so that was cool. Got to hang out with some old friends and have a good time. But here's something. I drive a lot to do stand-up comedy, and my limit is like about 8 hours of driving a day. I can hammer out 8. I can do more, which I've done recently. I did 9, getting all the way home from Lancaster, PA, and that's about the tipping point. There's a reason they're trying to make truckers drive 8 hours, take a break, and then 2 hours. I think truckers technically can only drive 10 hours a day, but I mean, mixed with trucker meth and who gives a fuck. Those motherfuckers are road warriors. Love a trucker that's on a mission, dude. Whenever, most people hate it when a semi-truck pulls out behind, like, they do that semi-truck pull out to pass another semi-truck, and you're like, God damn it. Like, why can't he just let me by? Because I'm going to zip by way quicker, like. and it's, they do that, and then we're all behind the two trucks playing like 1 mile an hour Frogger. I'm like, hey, to us, we're like, hey, screw you, truck passing a truck. But I'm like, that guy's about to drive 5,000 miles. Every pass he makes is another day he gets to go home and see his kids a little bit longer because he's shipping a bunch of shit around. So maybe the next time a truck's passing a truck, we all practice a little empathy for a methed out road warrior just trying to get home to his goddamn family. How about that, you sacks of shit, me included? Me included heavily. Shit, I am blinking here, and people are like, well, are you going to make the turn? I will. But there's all kinds of construction going on. Oh, no! Energy drink down. Oh, we spilled a little of Celsius. Now there's heat all over the car. But anyways, okay. So what I noticed on the long drive is those drives, you feel it. You got to get out and stretch. And I'm still kind of recovering from it. And again, I talk about I'm in my early 30s. What's up? Early 30 crew. Taintal age crew. What's up, tainty 30s? 30, taint, both start with a T, baby. And 20s. I'm dumb. Anyways, so we're in the tainty 30s. Early taint. Fresh taint. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. Nobody ever repeat the term fresh taint. That is the grossest thing. And I said drink a stinky last week or whatever. Ooh, God, that makes me grimace. The thought of a fresh taint. I keep saying it. Can't stop saying it. Oh my God, it's like potato chips. Can't just have one. You gotta have a whole bag of fresh taints. Woo! All right, we're having fun. Oh God! All right, memory reset. Downhill red light stop. We're at the same red light stop I hate because it's on a downhill, and we're gonna spill more of our energy drink. So we'll take a sip now. But anyways, God, a little bit of the anxiety. I gotta wipe that up. So something this is all dipshitted speculation. It's for the sake of entertainment, but I feel like up until 29 and a half, right before 30, if you think of life as a beautiful RPG and maybe a video game you get the spec points of achievement into, right? Your whole life up until 30, you're just playing the game and you're leveling up and you're getting life points and you're specking shit into traits. Right, and there's no cost other than the cost of living, right? So you're all over the place. You're opening new evolvement paths of education, physicality, wonderment, travel, all that. And then you hit 30, and your character's locked in, and you can still make achievements, right? You can still further progress, but instead of it all being free, you got to give up a little bit, right? You got to give up something else you spec'd into. You want to spec into strength? Okay. But guess what? Now you're gonna also add some pain, right? you take away from the tree that's like, ooh, pain-free strength. You're like, no, now you take a little chunk off there and you get a little pain. You got that pain coming in your life. Oh, you want to drive around and be a little horse's ass, having fun? Cool. But now you're going to be grumpy and sleepy, and you ain't going to have the energy you want when you get where you're going. I'm just having fun with it. I don't know. Fuck what I'm saying. You know how many fucking 50-year-olds I see that are like, look at me, I have white hair, but I'm built like a 20-year-old. I'm like, yeah, that's not creepy at all. I won't look into that, you fucking weirdo. They're like, I don't even do drugs. I'm like, all right, well, you must be just sucking on fetuses or whatever the ultra-rich are doing. Be like, can you believe that? I somehow have less wrinkles, jet white hair, but I'm built like a goddamn Adonis well into my second puberty, which I'm like, well, okay, how? They're like, immaculate diet. Oh, that's the other thing. I saw a dude at this graduation, and I'm not going to throw him under the bus because I don't remember his fucking name, but I would call him, I call him Dr. Dickhead. Because he got on the mic, and then the mic shit, he was like roasting people at their own graduation, where I'm like, what, dude? Like, you're the guy in charge here, and you're like roasting resident. And it wasn't like teasy tease, like haha, like camaraderie teasing. It was like genuine put downs, but with like enough old doctor charisma that people still laughed anyways because it's a fucking boss. But I was there. I was like, dude, you hold no reins over me, motherfucker. And this guy, he's one of those immaculately postured old dudes. And, like, he could have passed for, like, I don't know, like fucking well into his, like, oh, that guy's 52. He looks great. But it turns out he's, like, 69. Like, one of those dudes. And I'm not knocking on anybody keeping up or, like, you know, if this guy was fucking awesome, I would be like, good on him. But because he was a shithead, the part of my brain's like, let's fucking take him down a peg, you know? If you're like a good dude or a cool dude and you're doing cool shit, people are like, oh, good for you, dude. I like you. But if you're like a shithead, oh, God, that reptilian brain goes like, oh, I got to eat his eggs, dude. I got to make sure he can't he can't get away with the social injustices in my brain of this son of a bitch. So anyways, like, like Dr. Iron Man or whatever, he's like, you know, looking all good, shitting on his residents a little bit on their way out. And the best way I can describe this guy is like, oh, he's training because he looks so good and he's like, you know, doing Iron Man's into his 70s and whatnot. I'm like, my man's is training for an open casket. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Have a little fun, dude. Stop being insecure that old. I don't know if he is. He's probably just, I have no idea. Like I said, I have no justification other than I didn't like how he was acting. A little smugness maybe. And I'm like, ugh, I don't like that. You know, and I get it. We're all that to somebody. Somebody is probably gonna watch this right now and be like, fuck his entire energy. I hate him. If I could, I would maybe purge him in whatever capacity your purge level's at. Some people that'd be, you know, ripping online. Other people, we were just going to sneak on by. You definitely could move up more. What was that about? Okay. Don't look at me like I was the wrong one there. There was a whole car there. Look at that. Banana trucks just coming in. All right, nobody's following traffic laws today. You're like, what? Is that an actual banana truck? Look at that. There's bananas on that truck. I don't know if he's actually delivering bananas. Anyway, so Dr. Open Casket was something that irked me. And look at that. We got to the gym. I didn't even talk about putting on weight. Maybe next week, everybody, I'll talk about fitness. Sometimes I don't talk about fitness all that much on the podcast. And we made good time. 13 minutes, fucking flew through traffic today. I don't know how I took 3 detours to get here because none of the goddamn roads are open, and this is the quickest way I've ever gotten to the gym. Suck it, Google and Apple Maps. Turns out Joe from the construction department just making detours up is the most efficient motherfucker on planet Earth. Who'd have thunk, huh? Not this guy. Oh, my God. I had coffee. I've been up for hours, and I'm still this tired and wackadoo today. That's just how it is, baby. So, okay, my brain basically being 1% genuine love and ideas and 99% of a parrot. My brain is a lot like a parrot that just sees something and goes, that's good, and then it just files it, and I'll reference it later, and people go, how do you do that? I'm like, because calculus is lost on me, but I do have filing cabinets of ridiculous reference material. I'm like, would you like a Pauly reference from the dude who played Monk? Remember that? That actor? He's in a movie called Pauly with a bird, and he feeds him mangoes. And he goes, mango, mango, and then the bird voiced by John Leguizamo is like, I can fucking talk, dude. It's a good movie. How about that, huh? You make it to the end of this fucking podcast, I'm out here referencing 90s feel-good flicks, huh? You go watch Pauly instead of a warm-up song. All right, this is ridiculous. Let's get to the gym. Anyways, the reference filing cabinet. Proud of you, D, right? My buddy's name, D-Vine. I'm not going to say his full name just in case. He's a professional doctor, and he's still friends with me, so I love him. Look him up on your own. He does have a famous comedian's name, though, with the last name of Divine. So I'm sure the cover's not blown there. But anyways, proud of you, D. Something that Too Short references to Dave Chappelle in his song "Blow the Whistle." Made $50 million. Proud of you, D. Blow the whistle. Dee, 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 dee. So anyways, the warm-up song today is, of course, Blow the Whistle by the magnificent Too Short. Let's all go get a silly workout in. It's chest day, so I can be silly. Look at this. Look, gorilla chested. I don't need to try on chest day anymore. I just got to go through the emotions of the oceans, right? It's not the size of your chest day. It's how you move it. Oh, man. All right. I'm going to go in there, and I'm immediately going to seem stoic and like a shithead because I'm so in my head today that I'm going to shut it down. Look at that. We made it to 16 minutes because of the rambling. All right. Thanks for listening or watching the warm-up podcast, everybody. We did it. Warm-up podcast. Warm up. Hope you have a great day. If you're going to the gym, you warmed up. Let's go. If you're not going to the gym, I hope you have a great day, and whatever you're doing, you're warmed up for. All right. Love you guys. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Bye. See? Look at that. Stopped after 2 this time. Caught myself. All right, bye, everybody. Okay, bye. Damn it. There it is.